To get a place up at the start of the race is Ted Bjork, second in the championship and lively away from the line as well. The top two, though, with the front row of the grid, are still side by side, but only just does the pole sitter turn through Mandarin. And Jan Alachet has to settle in behind. Everybody else wants to take that place away from Ted Bjork for the championship. That could be very costly indeed. Less points for Ted in this race, and the championship becomes a little bit more tricky. Into the pinch point number one. And well done by all, because that could have been a bit marginal.
Yeah, Bjork's got Schappel back in the pack. There was a dreadful start by Norbert Mikelic, and as he was staggering away from the line, Esteban Guerrieri made contact with him. I thought for a fearful moment we were going to have a big accident, but Guerrieri hung on to a tank slap, and there he is, and he is then sitting in fourth place. The race leader is Nestor Girolami, then it's Alachet in second place, and as the cars drop downhill for the first time, Bjork not only is behind Alachet, he's quite a long way behind his title rival, so it's very much advantage out Alachet at the moment, but Norbert Mikelic has got to try and regroup and fight his way back up the order. Good getaways also by Ignacio Montenegro as the cars then head towards Teddy Yip corner for the first time, with Nestor Girolami looking now to try to build this gap. 10 that race. If we get a safety car, that could be extended to 12. Mikkel Ashton is third. Guerrieri, despite his lurid start, we'll get a replay, I'm sure. He's fourth, and then Ted Bjork in fifth.
You know, Ted Bjork looked to get a good start and looked to be challenging Alachet initially off the line, and then everybody else took the place away, and he was, as you rightly say, shuffled down the order, which could be significant for the championship decider here in Macau. Two races, two 10-lap races, one today and one for the gear race of Macau tomorrow, and they head up towards the no overtaking zone into the Melco hairpin. We've already seen that become a little bit of a serious incident position on the circuit. Serious as far as being on the podium in a race in single-seaters, just a little knock of a rear wheel, and all of a sudden a place is taken away at the Melco hairpin, something we've very rarely seen.
Montenegro's dropped back as well off the start, so as the cars now come up through Fisherman's for the first time, Nestor Girolami getting away, and Jan Alachet now can just sit there, can't he? As long as he's ahead of Bjork, yes, he's champion. So, yeah, he'd like to win, but he doesn't need to do anything more than just bring the car to the end.
He's got a very comfy cushion just behind him, hasn't he, as far as the championship points are concerned. They come through and complete one lap. They're on lap number 2 now, and Nestor Girolami, pole position, and leading quite nicely, almost a second the advantage over Jan Alachet, who, as